Karolina Protsenko emerged from ordinary beginnings and gradually became one of the most recognizable young violin performers in modern culture. Born in Ukraine and raised within a deeply musical household, she developed an intense emotional connection with melody before reaching elementary school. After relocating with her family to the United States, she began studying violin seriously and quickly discovered a rare ability to communicate feeling through performance. Public appearances on crowded streets transformed her into an international sensation because listeners responded not only to technical precision, but also to her visible joy and sincerity. Audiences from many countries followed her growth from child prodigy toward mature artist, admiring her discipline, humility, and determination. Despite intense public attention, she consistently expressed gratitude for supportive family members and opportunities created through music. Her story reflects perseverance, cultural adaptation, artistic exploration, and the enduring human desire for emotional connection through sound. Early family influences shaped Karolina Protsenko's musical identity. Karolina Protsenko spent her earliest years surrounded by instruments, rehearsals, and creative conversations that encouraged artistic exploration from childhood onward. Her parents recognized her sensitivity toward rhythm and harmony before she fully understood the meaning behind music itself. They introduced her to disciplined practice while also preserving the emotional freedom necessary for genuine artistic growth. Instead of forcing rigid expectations upon her, they nurtured curiosity and allowed experimentation with different melodies and emotional expressions. This balanced environment helped her develop confidence while maintaining humility and appreciation for learning. Relocating to another country created challenges involving language, culture, and adaptation, yet music remained a stable source of comfort throughout those transitions. Karolina gradually transformed uncertainty into determination by focusing intensely upon violin training and personal improvement. Family support continued guiding her through moments of frustration, fatigue, and overwhelming pressure associated with public recognition. Their encouragement reinforced the idea that artistic success should never overshadow emotional well-being or personal values. These formative experiences shaped her character profoundly, giving her resilience, compassion, discipline, and emotional intelligence that later became essential foundations for worldwide admiration and long-lasting creative achievement. Street performances introduced her talent to curious audiences everywhere. Public performances along busy sidewalks marked a defining period in Karolina Protsenko's artistic development and international recognition. Rather than beginning within prestigious concert halls, she introduced her music directly to ordinary people moving through crowded urban spaces. Listeners unexpectedly encountered emotional violin interpretations while shopping, walking, or spending time with relatives and friends nearby. These spontaneous experiences created unforgettable memories because her performances felt authentic, personal, and emotionally accessible. Crowds frequently gathered around her, captivated by both technical skill and expressive stage presence, unusual for someone so young. Passers-by responded enthusiastically, recording videos and sharing them widely through digital communities that expanded her visibility rapidly across many countries. Despite growing attention, Karolina continued approaching performances with sincerity instead of arrogance or theatrical exaggeration. She smiled naturally, interacted warmly with listeners, and focused primarily upon communicating emotion through melody. Street performing also strengthened her confidence because each appearance demanded adaptability, concentration, and courage before unpredictable audiences. The experience taught her how to connect emotionally with strangers from different backgrounds and generations. Those sidewalks eventually became symbolic representations of artistic possibility, demonstrating how passion and dedication can transform ordinary public spaces into deeply meaningful cultural experiences. Emotional interpretations distinguished her from other young performers internationally. Many technically gifted musicians appear throughout contemporary culture, yet Karolina Protsenko separated herself through emotional authenticity and expressive storytelling abilities. Her violin performances consistently conveyed vulnerability, excitement, sadness, hope, and gratitude, without requiring spoken explanations or elaborate visual presentation. Audiences responded strongly because they sensed genuine feeling behind every movement and musical phrase. Rather than treating songs as opportunities for mechanical perfection, she approached each composition like a deeply personal conversation with listeners. This emotional transparency created unusually intimate connections between performer and audience members across different cultures and age groups. Observers frequently described her performances as comforting, uplifting, or healing during difficult personal moments. Such reactions reflected her remarkable capacity to communicate universally recognizable emotions through sound alone. Karolina also demonstrated unusual maturity when interpreting familiar melodies, because she emphasized atmosphere and emotional pacing instead of dramatic showmanship. Her expressive style encouraged listeners to focus carefully upon subtle details, including changes in tone, rhythm, and intensity. As her reputation expanded internationally, many supporters admired not merely her talent, but also the honesty and humanity visible throughout each performance. Emotional sincerity ultimately became the defining characteristic of her artistic identity worldwide. Digital platforms expanded her reach beyond local street audiences. As recordings of Karolina Protsenko's performances circulated widely online, her audience expanded far beyond the streets where she initially performed publicly. Viewers from numerous countries discovered her music through shared videos that highlighted emotional interpretations and joyful stage presence. Digital communication allowed supporters to engage directly with her artistic journey while observing her growth from childhood toward adolescence. Unlike traditional entertainment careers dependent upon industry gatekeepers, her popularity developed organically through audience appreciation and personal connection. People felt inspired not only by musical ability, but also by visible dedication, humility, and warmth reflected throughout her appearances. Online communities formed around shared admiration for her performances and encouraging messages from listeners experiencing difficult circumstances. Karolina responded thoughtfully to supporters whenever possible, reinforcing positive relationships with followers across cultural and linguistic boundaries. Her increasing visibility also created opportunities for collaborations, interviews, and larger performances that introduced her artistry to broader audiences. Despite enormous attention, she generally maintained a grounded perspective centered upon gratitude and continuous learning. Digital exposure transformed her from local street musician into globally recognized young artist, while preserving the authenticity that originally attracted viewers. Her success illustrated how creativity and sincerity can flourish through modern communication technologies worldwide. Collaborative performances encouraged artistic growth. Through shared creativity, collaboration became an important aspect of Karolina Protsenko's artistic development, because shared performances introduced new perspectives, techniques, and emotional possibilities throughout her musical journey. Working alongside singers and instrumentalists encouraged flexibility while strengthening her ability to adapt creatively within different musical environments. Instead of competing for attention, she approached collaborative opportunities with generosity and mutual respect that audiences immediately recognized. These performances frequently blended contrasting artistic styles, creating emotionally rich interpretations that highlighted communication between musicians rather than individual spotlight seeking. Collaborative experiences also expanded her understanding of rhythm, timing, harmony, and emotional pacing across diverse genres and arrangements. By listening carefully to fellow performers, Karolina refined her sensitivity towards subtle musical interactions that strengthened overall artistic expression. Audiences appreciated the visible chemistry and enjoyment shared among performers during these appearances, because the atmosphere felt spontaneous and heartfelt. Collaborative work additionally provided emotional support within an industry often associated with pressure and isolation. Through meaningful artistic partnerships, she continued growing not only technically, but also personally and emotionally. These experiences reinforced the importance of humility, teamwork, and openness toward learning from others regardless of age or professional background. Collaboration ultimately deepened her artistry while broadening her creative possibilities considerably. Personal challenges influenced her growth, beyond public musical success. Behind widespread admiration and public recognition, Karolina Protsenko also faced personal challenges associated with intense visibility and demanding expectations during adolescence. Growing up before enormous audiences required emotional resilience, because every performance, decision, and appearance attracted constant observation and commentary. Maintaining balance between private identity and public image became increasingly complicated as her popularity expanded internationally. She occasionally acknowledged moments of exhaustion, self-doubt, and frustration resulting from artistic pressure and personal responsibilities. Such honesty strengthened audience respect, because supporters recognized the humanity beneath her polished performances and cheerful demeanor. Adapting to rapid changes while preserving emotional well-being demanded maturity beyond her years. Family guidance remained essential throughout these difficult periods, helping her prioritize mental health, education, and meaningful relationships alongside professional achievements. Karolina also learned the importance of accepting imperfection rather than pursuing unrealistic standards imposed by external expectations. These experiences contributed significantly toward emotional growth and deeper self-understanding. Instead of allowing challenges to diminish her passion for music, she transformed adversity into motivation for personal development and artistic authenticity. Her willingness to discuss vulnerability encouraged many young admirers facing similar struggles, proving resilience often emerges through honesty, reflection, patience, and supportive relationships during uncertain periods. Global admirers connected deeply with her inspiring personal journey. Karolina Protsenko's widespread popularity cannot be explained solely through musical skill, because audiences connected profoundly with the emotional narrative surrounding her personal journey and perseverance. Admirers viewed her achievements as evidence that dedication, optimism, and authenticity could overcome uncertainty and cultural transition. Many young listeners especially identified with her experiences adapting to unfamiliar environments while pursuing ambitious creative goals. Her story demonstrated that meaningful success often develops gradually through persistence, rather than immediate recognition or privilege. Supporters also appreciated her humility, because she consistently expressed gratitude toward family members, collaborators, and audiences contributing to her opportunities. This attitude distinguished her from performers whose public identities appeared overly manufactured or emotionally distant. Through interviews and personal reflections, Karolina emphasized kindness, discipline, and emotional honesty instead of material success or celebrity status. Fans responded enthusiastically because these values resonated across diverse backgrounds and generations. Her performances often inspired aspiring musicians to begin practicing instruments themselves or pursue creative ambitions previously considered impossible. Beyond entertainment, she became symbolic of resilience, artistic sincerity, and emotional connection during an increasingly distracted cultural environment. Admirers worldwide continue valuing her not merely as performer, but as compassionate individual whose journey encourages hope, determination, creativity, and meaningful human connection through artistic expression. Musical experimentation expanded her artistic identity through diverse styles. As Karolina Protsenko matured artistically, she explored increasingly diverse musical influences that broadened her creative identity and prevented artistic stagnation over time. Rather than remaining confined within traditional violin expectations, she experimented with contemporary melodies, rhythmic variations, and emotionally contrasting arrangements reflecting curiosity and evolving artistic confidence. This willingness to explore unfamiliar territory demonstrated courage, because experimentation sometimes risks criticism from audiences preferring familiar styles. Nevertheless, Karolina approached creative evolution thoughtfully, while preserving the emotional sincerity central to her performances. She blended classical discipline with modern accessibility, creating interpretations appealing to listeners possessing varied musical preferences and cultural backgrounds. Experimentation also strengthened her adaptability by encouraging technical development beyond conventional performance routines. Through exploring diverse genres, she gained deeper understanding of emotional storytelling possibilities available through violin expression. Audiences appreciated these creative risks because they revealed artistic growth instead of repetitive imitation. Her evolving style reflected natural maturation rather than calculated reinvention, designed solely for attention or commercial appeal. Musical exploration additionally reinforced her independence as artist because she increasingly shaped performances according to personal inspiration and emotional instinct. This balance between innovation and authenticity ensured continued relevance while allowing supporters to witness meaningful artistic transformation throughout different stages of her remarkable creative journey. Compassionate community engagement strengthened her influence beyond performance. Karolina Protsenko's influence extended beyond entertainment because she consistently encouraged kindness, encouragement, and supportive interaction within communities surrounding her artistic work and public presence. Many followers admired not only her musical talent, but also her respectful communication and compassionate attitude towards supporters from different backgrounds. She frequently emphasized perseverance, gratitude, and emotional honesty when discussing personal experiences or responding to audience messages. Such interactions created welcoming environments where young admirers felt motivated to pursue creative interests without fear of judgment or inadequacy. Karolina also inspired confidence by acknowledging her own mistakes and learning experiences rather than presenting unrealistic perfection. This openness encouraged healthier conversations regarding artistic growth, self-acceptance, and emotional well-being among aspiring musicians and dedicated supporters alike. Community engagement became especially meaningful because many followers discovered encouragement during difficult personal circumstances through her uplifting performances and thoughtful reflections. Her example demonstrated how public figures can positively influence audiences through empathy, humility, and responsible communication instead of controversy or superficial self-promotion. Supporters often described feeling emotionally understood and motivated after engaging with her content or performances. Through consistent compassion and sincerity, Karolina strengthened connections with global audiences, while proving artistic influence can meaningfully contribute toward emotional support, encouragement, and constructive cultural dialogue. Lasting legacy continues, inspiring future generations through music. Karolina Protsenko's journey continues, representing far more than individual artistic achievement, because her experiences embody resilience, creativity, emotional authenticity, and meaningful human connection through music. From modest public performances to worldwide recognition, she demonstrated how dedication and sincerity can transform personal passion into cultural influence, touching millions of lives. Her artistic growth reflected consistent willingness to learn, experiment, and remain emotionally honest despite increasing public expectations and personal challenges. Admirers across different countries continue valuing her not merely for technical ability, but also for warmth, humility, and compassionate communication. Through emotionally expressive performances, she reminded audiences that music possesses extraordinary power to comfort, inspire, and unite people beyond linguistic or cultural differences. Her story additionally encouraged countless young musicians to pursue creative ambitions courageously, while maintaining personal integrity and emotional balance. As she continues evolving artistically and personally, supporters remain interested not because of temporary popularity, but because of genuine emotional connection established throughout her journey. Karolina's enduring influence ultimately rests upon